We're back at the Ponchatoula Branch Library where there is just a maelstrom of activity going on, a bunch of children obviously having a great time. Abby Ledoux, the library's Community Relations Director, is here, and tell us what these kids are doing today.
Well, today the kids are having their big blowout summer end of the reading program party, and they had a little story time first, and now they have this really exciting maze that they go through. They've had to walk through an obstacle of jingle bells and string. They got to run through bubbles, pop balloons, and they ended the maze with the refreshments. They have cookies that look like the periodic table, and now they're waiting to receive their certificate for completing the summer reading program.
Obviously, making reading fun is a big job for the library.
Yes, and reading is fun if you know how to do it right, and you can't really do it wrong. So the story today was about reading can take you anywhere in the world, like time travel. So that's always fun. If you can't travel often, read a book.
Oh, and also, this is going on at other branches besides Ponchatoula.
Yes, it's the end of the summer reading program. Award day has been happening at every branch. Our last day is tomorrow, but this is kind of the big one, 'cause Ponchatoula is one of our main branches.
So over the summer, do kids actually read books?
I believe so. Our circulation goes up really high. It's hard to keep our shelves stocked because kids are just checking them out all the time, and they have to fill out their summer reading log, so they do read the books.
And by the way, every kid I know loves to go to the library, so mission accomplished.
Thank you. We're trying to even get our numbers even higher, so we're doing a great job this summer. The programmers have been phenomenal with the different activities they've had for the kids this summer.
Well, the obvious question then is, what's next?
Well, what's next? We have a little hiatus in August since everybody's going back to school, and then in September it's Library Card Sign-Up Month, where we want everybody who doesn't have a library card to come get one. If you sign up for a library card, you get to spin our new prize wheel, where you'll get to get some free Tangipahoa Parish Library merchandise.
Really?
Yes, and then following that, we'll have our Free Book Festival in October on the 11th. It's going to be just so much fun. I'm so excited about it.
We'd like to encourage parents, even at smaller branches like Independence and Laranger, much less here in Ponchatoula. There's always something going on at the library.
Yes, there's always something going on. We have programs. Just because it's the end of the summer reading program does not mean that the programs end. We have children's programs almost every day. We have adult programming and courses that they can take for free. There's just always something happening.
You mentioned that the usage of the library was up this summer, but it's gratifying that it's been up for a while.
Yes, it's been going on all summer, and like I said, it never stops. We're always moving. We have a little break in August just so everyone can kind of cool down and start school, but after that we just keep going.
And if anybody's trying to keep track of all this and finding it hard because there's so much, you can always go to the website.
Yes, www.tangilibrary.com, or you can check our Facebook page. I'm always trying to shoot out all the programs that's going on, or you can just walk into your local branch and they will tell you exactly what's happening.
Once again, as the summer reading program came to a close, we saw library officials like Assistant Director Bianca Roberts in Ponchatoula, but you could have been almost anywhere in the parish for the end of this fabulous program, and I hear the numbers show that it's the most successful one ever.
It's been a great program. We've had approximately 400 more people attend our programs this summer than we have in previous years. And registrations, the number of people who actually signed up and read during the summer, it's up about 4% this year. So we're very happy with the numbers, and we're glad everybody has enjoyed what we provided this year.
Well, I hear usage at the libraries, they're up all over and have been going up.
They have been. I think it has to do with a lot of different things. I think a lot of things are influencing that. I think people are more aware of us at this point. They know the library is here. They know more about the services and the resources we offer. And it didn't hurt that we built a beautiful building in a meet that everybody seems to be enjoying. It drew attention to all our branches.
Here in Ponchatoula, they may be a little cramped, but it is a large building, and it is under the beautiful oaks. It has an atmosphere you couldn't duplicate if you tried.
It is. It's a lovely building, and this community is so supportive of this library. The kids come here in droves during the summer. I can't tell you how many parents have come to me and said, I told my child we couldn't make it to a program, and they freaked out on me. So I had to rearrange my schedule to make sure my child made it to every program. So it's been wonderful, and the staff here is so great. They care so much, and they work so hard to provide quality programs for the kids.
Well, it begs the question, what'll be next?
It's up and over. The summer is over, so now we're getting ready for the school year. We're planning bigger and better things. During the school year, we have our Adventure Club, which is an after-school program for elementary school kids. We still have story time, and the Baby and Me program is going very well. So there's always something to do. You can just visit our website or call your local branch, and they'll be happy to tell you what's going on.
Casey Walker is in charge of the children's programs here at the Ponchatoula Branch Library. And even though it ended today, we'd have to say nothing's any bigger for kids than the summer reading program.
True enough. We had a great crowd today for our closing ceremony. We had over 100 kids complete our summer reading program, which means that they read over 1,000 minutes this summer. Our theme was Fizz Boom Read, and we had a blast learning about science and all that entails.
Well, what happens next?
Next, we get back to our regular year schedule, which includes story times on Thursday mornings for our younger children, Adventure Club on Wednesdays for our school-age children, and homeschool book clubs for some of our homeschool children.
You know, this is a pretty big building. It surprises me how crowded it is all the time, because in Ponchatoula, they just love the library.
They sure do. We have huge numbers. At any time the doors are open, there are people here.
And especially kids or families.
Yes, very much.
Although there are some senior citizens that like coming by to read the newspaper.
That's true. They greet me every morning when I come in for work.
Well, now that kids have gone through the summer reading program and obviously they'll be getting back into school, then what happens in the fall?
In the fall, we'll just start back with our regular weekly programs. We have pretty much something for every age group, and even beyond my own programs, our teens and our adults have things for everyone.
Well, Art Linkletter used to say that kids say the darndest things, but imagine if you worked with infants, very small children, such is the case, as we've heard before, with Renee Roberts on hand here at the Ponchatoula Library, the end of the summer reading program. Your Mommy and Me program is going on.
Yes, we actually call it Baby and Me. It was called Baby Bots through the summer, and we did a science theme with our babies, and we had lots of fun. But yes, we finished up and did our Awards Day program this morning.
And where do you go from here?
We start back with the babies. I think it's the last week of August that we'll be back on schedule. We'll be at the Hammond branch, the Independence branch, and the Amite branch.
So what constitutes a baby?
We consider anybody under 36 months. We do programs, and pretty much they can start any time, but pretty much around 6 months is when they're really going to engage with our program and so forth, up to 36 months past a little of that.
So a lot happened today here at the Ponchatoula Library.
It did. We have had a very active day. We're all exhausted.
Summer marks at least the end of this program. In the beginning, dare I say it, cooler temperatures are on the way of the fall.
Oh, we can only hope. We can only hope.
Those who miss this, though, they can gear up in September perhaps, join these programs.
Absolutely. Like I said, we're getting ready for the Baby and Me program at Hammond. We're going to be starting our sign up August the 4th. So call and sign up if you want to be part of that program. We do try to limit it to about 15 babies so that we have a nice size program.
I guess it goes without saying all these programs are free.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.